Hello everybody, my name's Daphne and I was diagnosed with mesothelioma last year in June, and well, it was a big shock, a huge shock to me and my family, and it's a very traumatic time for all of us when you're diagnosed with something like that, and the prognosis was dreadful. Fortunately for me, two things happened. One is I was recommended by the lovely team at Glenfield Hospital in Leicester that I should contact DAST. DAST is Derbyshire Asbestos Support Team, but they do support other counties. It's not just in Derbyshire, because I'm in Bedfordshire actually. And I contacted them, and at the same time I received an offer of an operation called an extended pleurectomy decortication, which I had at the early part of July, only about 3 weeks later, after the diagnosis. Now, DAST explained to me about the prognosis, and they have a very, very helpful team consisting of Natalie, Claire and Joanne Gordon. Natalie Woodward is she got straight on with all the documentation. There's a huge amount of documentation required, you know, to get the claims in for your compensation, and she got straight on with it, and I didn't do any form filling in at all, which is wonderful news, because I'm dreadful when it comes to filling in forms, and I didn't do a thing. She was very, very supportive on all aspects, and before I knew where I was, there was a cheque on the door and a weekly payment from the DWP into my bank account. I mean, what more? And I mean, that really did help me and my family from having all that anxiety and stress and nothing to deal with forms at that time. But it didn't stop there, of course. Their support is covers lots of different subjects all the time, and they're always there on the end of the phone as well. They produce this little booklet which comes out every quarter, and that has lots of good information in there. Every time that you pick it up, there's a new bit of information, and they also have these Zoom meetings, which I suppose if it wasn't for COVID would probably be more, you know, group meetings. But I've attended 2 or 3 of these Zoom meetings, and they've been very, very helpful to me, because they have expertise attend from the specialist nurses, the specialist therapists who deal with this disease, and helping me with things like breathing. I had a whole session on breathing exercises, which was really useful, and also meditation and keeping calm, how to keep my body calm and help me to sleep and cope with the other niggling symptoms you have with this disease, like that you get, which are well documented but not immediately obvious when you're suffering them. And also they have a team of solicitors. Can you believe that? Team of solicitors that are available to talk to us with regards to the financial aspects of claiming from the civil companies that were causing the diseases, and in my case there's a company or two that were responsible for causing me to have the disease, which they are progressing a claim against, and dealing with all of that as well. I have continuous support from DAST, and they are always there on the phone. I think it's a marvellous organisation. I mean, it's a charity, and we do need to support them as they support us. It's just marvellous. Marvellous group, marvellous team, and I've just got one big thing to say to them: thank you.